It's no more in news that the very early session of the London market on Friday, okay, gold fell with about 450 pips. Okay, 450 pips. So crazy. And then when the job data, the US job data came also on Friday, it came hotter than expected. As a matter of fact, it came almost in multiple of two, like 2 times of what the market was forecasting. It is extremely bullish. And what happened to DXY? DXY flew up like in about 80, 90 pips, and gold fell with another 400 plus pips. And then we have the whole of this. Okay, we have the whole of this. And that was actually quite interesting because that data, with the fact that the Chinese, okay, there was a report from China that they are slowing down on acquiring gold. Okay, so all this data, all these fundamentals kind of impact gold. It just came all at once and it made it fall. Okay, and it's a kind of fall that we've all been expecting, but we were not expecting it to be that dramatic and that crazy. But it did happen. There's nothing we can do about it. So what can we make out of the market right now? Which should be the next question everybody or anybody should be asking. And right now you can see we're back to, we're back to 2200. Okay, 2300. All right, we're back to 2300 right there. And we have a resistance here at the all-time high at 2420 to 2430 all-time high, basically. And then we have this support right here at 2290 and 2300. Okay, so what is the next course of action? There are two ways. You know me, I always come with two ways. So there could be a possibility of gold bouncing off this resistance because it's going to have a very hard time breaking this support. As you can see, it's been tested once, twice, and then this is the third time this support 2300 will be retested or will be touched. All right, so we could see gold actually bounce off it. Okay, I don't know how far it's going to go up, but I'll be guessing that it's going to go back to retesting this all-time high. Okay, this resistance right here. But if that failed to happen, then this could be the mark. All right, this top right here could be the mark. Okay, if it's going to bounce off of that, then we could see a drop again. Then we might see the range continue. But this is now a certified range. We have 1, 2 resistance and we have 1 and 2 support that are very, very strong. Okay, if I'm not counting this zone right here, if I'm not counting that, then we have 2 support and 2 resistance, meaning that the market is officially in a range. Gold is officially in a range, and not just a range. We have a range of over 1,500 pips. Okay, so that is a very big range. And if we chip all the whole chart down to one hour or an hour below that, let's take it to like 2 hours quickly. Okay, you will see that the range is something quite dramatic and something, there's a trend inside the range, and that will be something very impressive to do what, to look into. Okay, you could see the market came down for a while and then it ranges. Okay, and we all saw this range for a very long time. As a matter of fact, I took a buy around here and the market was very, 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 very good to me. Okay, it got here, and then on Friday I also said something on Friday before I go to the other side. I said it's two ways. Okay, but let me explain the trade I was in first before we jump into the plan or the setup that we might be looking forward to. So this was the range that I was talking about. You can see the range was actually very obvious. We have a couple of resistances and we have few supports as well. Okay, we saw the breakout, we saw the pullback, we saw this continuation. I took a buy right there and I said on Friday that my stop loss is already adjusted to this area because I've seen so many pullback, a false breakout, so many of them this past few weeks. Okay, I don't really want to get caught up in another drama of gold. Okay, so I adjusted my stop loss here, and when this first happened, okay, the first bearish candle that looks like an engulfing pattern, this first candle, I saw it happen right under my nose. I was like, okay, maybe it's gonna take a support here. and then the market will just fly up. All right, but then the market just keep dipping. Okay, it keep dipping. So I got caught off. I was watching it while I got caught off. I got caught off in a very small amount of profit, and then it just kept going down. It just kept going down. It came all the way down here before NFP now came, and the rest of it is history. Okay, this is the whole of NFP, and this is the free fall that happened early London session on Friday. Okay, so it was quite dramatic, but at the end of the day, it happened across board because I have so many friends that are also buying silver, that are buying gold, and they all got affected with this. They all got cut off with break even. All right, so it was not something anyone could have anticipated for, especially if you're a swing trader, because anything you could have been doing is probably you're buying from here or you're buying all the way from here and you saw your profit all the way top here. You really just want to see it ride all the way up, probably to retest this area. Okay, but the market just keep coming down, just kept on coming down, and then probably the best thing you could do is just what, adjust your adjust the stop loss to break even to protect the trade, because it's a very decent profit that you are watching reducing in your lifetime. Okay, you could, and as a trader, as a professional trader, you can't just abruptly just close it without any bias, without any knowledge behind it. But the best you can do is just adjust your stop loss and watch it all your profits come down in flame. So it's fine. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. As a trader, you must have a gangster mindset. You must have a poker face. You must have a very strong heart. Okay, if anyone is gonna just succeed in this business, you must have a strong heart, because watching a 2%, 3% profit all come down to zero, okay, or just plus 0.2%, it's something that is very hard to swallow. But it's a reality of the business, and it will happen not and many times that we'll be able to count. So it's best to just accept it now, accept the known and the unknown, and then just move on as the business progresses and as you grow in the business, basically. So what is the plan? The plan is actually very simple. We are in a very big range, and I would say this is a lot of gap. Right, this is a whole lot of drama right here, the 4. So we might get to see probably a pullback, half of it, and then we see a continuation. But currently, it is very vague. Okay, there is nothing too impressive about any of this. Okay, I can't really put my hands on anything right now than just to wait for either a continuation that looks like this. Okay, let me add the stats. Okay, now that's not the plan. This is the plan. All right, either something like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna draw a level right here. Okay, yeah, to mark up that area. So if you get to see a break above this area, okay, if you get to see a break above this area right there, okay, then we might see a possibility of a buy trade setup if this particular support level is broken. Okay, it's broken to the upside, but see a pullback, then we see a continuation. Okay, there's a possibility of that, or we might see the market jump back up, retest this zone, resisted it, and then start coming down. Okay, so these are the 2 setup I will be looking forward to this week. Okay, these orange right here, okay, this is 1,000 pips plus, okay, 1,500 thereabout. Okay, so you might really want to be careful, because this old drop is nothing below 900 pips. I measured it. Okay, it's around 900 pips. So if there's 900 pips here, from here to here should be like 250, 300 thereabout. All right. So if you add it all together, we could have actually done it now, but I don't want to do it. So it's gonna make a lot of sense. Okay, it's gonna make a whole lot of sense. Now I'm doing it. Let me just do it. So that was around, like I said, 1,492 pips. I'm actually correct. I've measured it quite some time now. So guys, that's my plan. All right, I could I might look for a buy, and if the continuation happen, okay, if I get to see a break below this support, having a pullback that pierces through the support area, then I will look for short trade. So this is gonna be my plan for this week, right? And I'm gonna see how gold actually plays out eventually. So I will advise everyone to just be careful with gold now, because we can, well, the best we can, to the best of my knowledge, right? I can see that the market is quite bullish, okay? And the whole financial market right now is extremely momentum. There's an extreme momentum in the market. UJ, there's momentum in Bitcoin. There's a lot of momentum in WTI as well. There's a lot of momentum. Even in the currency market, there are so many momentum. The market are moving so fast and so heavy. So when the market is doing this, you have to be very careful. Okay, if you're fortunate enough to catch a ride, you're gonna make a decent profit out of it. But if you're on the other side of trade, it's better to start, cutting your losses short and protecting yourself, protecting your capital. All right. So I'm gonna catch you tomorrow on another episode, another video like this. All right. So have a nice day. Bye bye.